Welcome to TakeAnother5, your weekly podcast on a bit of this and a bit of that. Hosted by Donna Jodhan.
Hello there, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. And it's time for us to wish each and every one of you a very, very happy and prosperous 2017. We wish you all good things for this year. And again, we thank you for having stopped by to listen to us, to support us, and to send us your feedback, your suggestions, your comments, your ideas. We're awfully grateful to you for all of this, because it is only through you and with you that we could continue to produce Take Another 5. I'm Donna Jodhan, and I live in Toronto, Canada, the big white north. It's January, and it is still the big white north in the true sense of it, but I love it, and I enjoy what I do for a living, which is also bringing you enjoyment. Well, I am an author, blogger, audio mystery writer, entrepreneur, advocate, and law student. What is Take Another 5 all about? Well, there are 5 specific segments within this wonderful podcast. First, we have Kitchen Corner, a segment that is aimed to help those mothers at home who are constantly on the go, preparing meals for their families and making sure that their kids are constantly not hungry or satisfying their insatiable appetites. So if you're a mom at home always looking for recipes to help you stay out of crunch time or the emergency zone, then Kitchen Corner is for you. Kitchen Corner is also for those retirees at home who want to improve their cooking skills or their creative cooking. And Kitchen Corner is also for anyone who wants to experiment with new recipes. Next, we have Take Another 5 with technology. And what this is all about is us providing you with apps that you can experiment with, that you can use to improve your daily living if you're constantly on the go. Or if there is what I call lower level technology. These are gadgets which are aimed to help you improve your daily lives and get more aware or become more aware with some things that could help you out in the kitchen or around your house. Then we have segment 3, the 5 minutes mystery. When you are just looking for some downtime to recharge and to let your imagination roam and wander, the 5 minutes mystery is for you. And it is time then for you to become problem solvers at finding out or helping to discover who did it. Yes, that's the time that you get to recharge and relax. And you could be in your kitchen just sitting there with a cup of tea after a long day's work with the family. You could be cooking away, that's your way of relaxing as well. Or you could be just sitting back on your couch in your living room or even in your bedroom. The 5 minutes mystery is for you. Then we have segment 4, in the end zone with the entrepreneur. And here is where I, as an entrepreneur, since 2000, can bring you tips that will help you in your entrepreneurship, or you can share these tips with others. Finally, we have Staying Ahead of Bullies and Scams, our 5th segment, and here we provide you with scam alerts and tips on how to build awareness about bullying. Right then. We would like to first thank our producer, Mike Chicello, for having stuck with us all this time and continuing to do so. Mike Chicello, Ciarciello, is committed, dedicated, creative, and always looking for ways to improve podcasts for others, including myself. You can contact Mike at m_dsmusic@bell.net. That's m_dsmusic@bell.net. Or call him. He lives in Montreal and his number is 514-827-9092. Then we have our marketer, another Mike Babcock. And Mike is one of those who will work his heart out for you to ensure that you can find and discover the correct and appropriate marketplace for you to offer your podcast. You can contact Mike at http://www.yourownpay.com. That's www.yourownpay.com. And as Mike says, he coaches blind and small business owners with building their businesses online and automating the tasks that they don't want to do for themselves. That's me. Several of my tasks are given over to Mike so that he can automate them, and I don't have to worry. I just have to concentrate on writing and producing my podcasts. All right then, here is the question of the day. What is your favorite TV station? Could it be a news station? Could it be a station that just shows you westerns? Because there are still a lot of people who love to watch these western shows. Or could it be a station that has entertainment? What is your favorite TV station? Tell us. Send us your feedback at info@sterlingcreations.ca. Right then, it's time for us to move on. And for this week, we're going to be starting a new mystery. There's no wrap-up for this week, but a new mystery starts, and it will be in segment 3. So, without much more ado, let's move on to segment 1, our kitchen corner, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Welcome to my kitchen corner.
Hi there, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to segment 1 of our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. And in segment 1, we get into our kitchen, where we do a lot of cooking, a lot of creating, and I'd like to thank my good friend Melanie Mama Peach for sharing her recipes so generously with us. Thank you, Melanie. Melanie has a lovely, wonderful, vast library of recipes, and she's so generous when she shares them with us. So, without much more ado, and we start the new year with these recipes. This first one comes from the quick fix snacks category, and it is bacon quesadillas. Okay, we need 1 cup of shredded Colby Jack cheese, 1/4 cup of bacon bits, 1/4 cup of green onion, thinly sliced, 1 4.5-ounce can of green chilies, and this is optional, 1/4 cup of chopped red green pepper, and this is optional, 4 6-inch flour tortillas, sour cream for garnish, salsa for garnish. Now you combine the cheese, the bacon bits, and the onion in a small bowl. Add your chilies and peppers if desired. Sprinkle mixture equally over 1/2 of each of the tortillas. Fold your tortillas in half. Press lightly to seal edges. Arrange on a lightly greased baking sheet. Bake at 400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes until the edges are lightly golden. Top with a dollop of sour cream and salsa. This makes 4 servings. This is a great little snack for your kids, when they come home, or even for yourself when you just want to sit down and enjoy a few moments, quiet moments to yourself. So there you go. This is recipe 1. And let's go to recipe 2. It's from the quick fix appetizers category. This is almond cherry cheese spread. 2 tablespoons of shredded cheddar cheese, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, softened, 1/4 cup of cherry preserves, 2 tablespoons of chopped roasted salted almonds, 1 sliced green onion. Now you sprinkle your cheddar cheese over the cream cheese. Top with cherry preserves, salted almonds, and green onions. Serve with bagel chips and, if desired, additional cherry preserves and chopped almonds. This makes 8 servings. This is yummy, 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 and I know your kids would love this one. Adults too. Good for a party platter or part of the party platter. It's great in times of a crunch or when you're looking for something to serve that is a little different. So try out these 2 recipes, folks, and I hope you enjoy it. Any questions, any comments, you send it to us at info@sterlingcreations.ca. Right then. We're ready for segment 2, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Time to take another 5 with technology.
Hi again, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to segment 2 of our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. And it's time for us to do a little talking with technology this week. So what do we have in store for you this week to kick off the new year 2017? Well, let's see what we got here. Part 1 is where we introduce you to an app, and this week it is the Slice app. Meet the Slice app. If you are a person who goes online often enough to do your shopping, then the Slice app is definitely worth considering. It is easy to use, has tons of benefits, and makes organizing your life a lot easier. Again, if this is for the busy person on the go, the busy mom, Even the busy working professional, or you are a student and you're so busy with your own affairs like studying, and you want some kind of app that is going to help you organize your life a bit better, why not try the Slice app? All right. So the Slice app is a terrific app for those who order online and receive packages. It organizes everything that you order online. It interfaces with hundreds of online vendors, and you can add your own. Okay? The Slice app works by automatically processing emails you receive from merchants, such as order and shipping confirmations. To use this app, you must have either a Gmail or Yahoo email address. Then you must use this email address with the merchant that you want the Slice app to track. Okay? The tabs across the bottom include Home, Updates, History, and Settings. You will need to set up your account in the Settings tab the first time you use the Slice app. The Home tab gives you a summary of all of the purchases being tracked. The Updates tab gives you shipping and delivery info. The History tab gives you a list of all of your past purchases. So, why not go out there and make friends with this little gem? And you can do so by visiting your friendly app store on your iDevice. It is available for free at the App Store. Yes, you can reach this store through your iDevice. All right, time to go on to part 2 of segment 2. And we have for you this week a little gem. When I came across this little gem, I couldn't believe it, but here you are. It is the Talking First Aid Kit. Yeah, you heard me, the Talking First Aid Kit. And I'm looking forward to meeting this product, and I hope that you too will go out there and make friends with it. Okay. Carl Augusto of the American Foundation for the Blind posted the following about this great product quite some time ago. And he says, I think that it is always important to keep safety in mind. So I thought that I'd let you know about a new product from Intelligent First Aid Time. Sorry, let me just say this again. It's a new product from Intelligent First Aid. Okay? And the First Aid Talking Kit. The kit includes 9 injury-specific packs to help treat common injuries, including bleeding, head and spine injury, and shock. The packs are individually labeled and color-coded, which I love, because it would help someone with low vision to easily distinguish the packs. The best part, though, is that with the press of button, the audio component attached to each card provides step-by-step instructions to manage the wound. Situations often become chaotic when a loved one an acquaintance, or even you experiences a minor injury. With this tool, people with low vision can remain calm and have an idea of how to handle things without worrying about reading any print. Okay? So, with this kit, you don't have to go looking to read any print. The talking kit can give you, step-by-step instructions with each pack in the kit. Check out the Intelligent First Aid Kit website to purchase the product or get more information. http://www.intelligentfirstaid.com. Okay, let's go there again. www.intelligentfirstaid.com, and go there and check it out. The site even allows you to listen to a sample of the audio component of the kit. Wow, technology has really come very far, hasn't it? Right then, this is the end of segment 2 for Take Another 5, and it's time now for us to go to segment 3, and we'll catch you on the other side. Hi there, it's Donna Jodhan, and I'm stopping by with some terrific and fantastic news that we would like to share with you. Yes, indeed, it's all about our podcast, Take Another 5, and Season 2. Season 2 is going to be launched in early March, and we're calling this our springtime launch. And it is thanks to your feedback, your suggestions, and your comments that this is all happening. Our weekly features are going to include helping you to save time, pop problems, and cut corners. It's all about presenting you with time savers, problem poppers, and corner cutters. Yes, indeed, you will be able to use our weekly features to help you stay ahead of the game and cope with a very busy world that is getting even busier as time goes on. This is what I want to share with you. And there's even more. Because Take Another 5 Season 2 is going to include some fantastic and fabulous offers that we are certain you will not be able to refuse. It's all about giving you the opportunity to take advantage of bonuses, subscriptions, plus a heck of a lot more. So stay tuned, listeners, and you won't be disappointed. We thank you and wish you a terrific day. Hey again, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to segment 3 of our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. And for this week, and to kick off the new year 2017, we have an exciting mystery to sort of tease your appetite. This is great audio comfort food, and for this week, our mystery is The Lawyer's Lounge. And it's available at www.donnajodhan.com, and when you get there, just go to our online store. Let's give you a description of this mystery. Why would anyone have wanted Ryan Christopherson dead, or Christopherson dead? He had just won the case of his life, and sure, he had been embroiled in a bitter dispute with his half-brother. But who really killed him and why? Was he killed because he had been too successful? Or was something else the reason for Ryan's unfortunate demise? Let's go to the scene of the crime. The lawyer's lounge is crowded with lawyers from the city. Champagne is flowing freely, and there are all kinds of lawyers milling around. All kinds of lawyers present, from trial attorneys to litigation lawyers, solicitors, barristers, and even legal assistants. There are also several law clerks present, and a few judges have also stopped by. Some lawyers are standing around in small groups chatting. Others are filling their glasses and placed at the overloaded buffet tables. Some are sitting in comfortable chairs, conversing in hushed tones, while others are just circulating, and a few waiters are on hand offering drinks to the guests. No one is aware that a dead body is lying on the floor of the men's washroom, but sometime in the evening there is a shout, and a young lawyer comes running out of the men's washroom. He is out of breath and blurts out that someone has been killed. 911 is called, and a crowd begins to gather outside of the doors of the men's washroom. People start to whisper in low tones. Then someone thinks they know who has been killed. When the police arrive, they proceed to push back the crowd. Shortly after, the body has been identified. 36-year-old Ryan Christopherson has been murdered. What could the motives have been? Someone had wanted Ryan dead because of his recent victory. There was also a nasty family dispute presently taking place, and Ryan had inadvertently discovered a very wrongdoing. The suspects? Andrew Gareth. He had wanted revenge over Ryan because of his recent victory. Sean Christopherson, Ryan's half-brother, had wanted Ryan dead because of an inheritance matter. And then there was Ian Lakatos. He had wanted Ryan dead because of what he, Ryan, knew. The cause of death? Ryan Christopherson had been stabbed in the stomach. He had sustained some defensive wounds on the back of his hands. He had also sustained a knife wound to his chin, but his stomach wound had been fatal. He had bled to death. Ryan had died within an hour or two of his wounds. Ryan Christopherson had been a very successful young lawyer. He had recently won a very high-profile case where he had managed to put away Andrew Gareth, a very well-known drug lord. Andrew had been convicted of murdering his arch-rival Paul Carducci, the murder having taken place on the streets. Andrew had threatened to kill Ryan in an email sent to him just before the judgment had come down. And Andrew was known for carrying out his own hits, and he had never involved anyone else in his plans. Andrew was given 2 weeks to get his affairs in order. He was out on supervised bail, and one of his affairs was to kill Ryan before going off to jail. He had the resources to do it, and he knew exactly how he was going to do it. Ryan had presently been involved in a bitter family inheritance matter. His father Zane had died over a year ago, leaving the bulk of his estate to Ryan and a minor share to his brother Sean and his sister Heather. Ryan had been left very well off, but Sean was contesting the will on the following grounds. Ryan was an illegitimate son. He was Sean's younger half-brother, and Zane Christopherson had had Ryan with an outside lady. She was a lady of a different religion. She was Catholic and Zane was Protestant. Zane Christopherson did not discover Ryan until about 12 years ago, when Ryan's mother had told him about his son's existence. She had done this on her dying bed. Zane had immediately taken to young Ryan and had helped him through law school. Ryan had not disappointed his dad, and the two had grown very close. Sean and Heather Christopherson had become extremely jealous, and they had done everything that they could to undermine the relationship between Zane and Ryan. When Zane had passed away, he had left the bulk of his estate to young Ryan. Ian Lakatos was a private investigator that Ryan had used from time to time, and Ryan had recently discovered that Ian was a very devious and cunning man. He had been blackmailing some of his clients and had been having an affair with a well-known judge who was married. Judge Jacqueline Hannon was a rising star with 3 kids. Had met Ian Lakatos at a party, had started an affair with him, but now had wanted out. Ian was blackmailing her and was threatening to publicize some very compromising photos of the judge and himself. Ryan had not been planning to attend the celebration because he had wanted to get away for a few days after his victory. He had made plans to go off to Hawaii with his girlfriend for a short vacation. After court, he had gone back to his office, and his secretary had left him a message. She said that it was urgent. Someone had wanted to meet Ryan at the lawyer's lounge and asked him to hurry because it concerned his brother Sean. The caller had not left their name, and the secretary was unable to clearly identify the gender of the voice. Ryan did not hesitate, because his contacts had earlier told him that Sean could be in trouble. Ian Lakatos also knew about Sean's imminent arrest. It concerned an IRS matter. Well, do you think you have enough facts to get going on this mystery? If you don't, then stay tuned for the end of this podcast and you'll have some more hints from me, and then you can go off and do your sleuthing. This mystery is available at www.donnajodhan.com, at our online store, along with several other mysteries that are very affordable and portable. You can either purchase this mystery outright or any other mystery outright, or you can do it in bundles, or you can sign up for a very affordable monthly subscription where you can have unlimited downloads of unlimited times, of any of the mysteries that you choose. Right then, it's time for us to move on to segment 4, and we'll catch you on the other side.
In the End Zone with the Entrepreneur.
Hey, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to segment 4 of our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. Wow, it's up to segment 4, and we are now in the end zone with the entrepreneur, and that's me. I've been an entrepreneur since year 2000, and I've seen so many changes take place over the last many years. We've gone far, haven't we? From the days when we had to do our advertising through hard copy, through business cards, brochures, and flyers, and now we can use the internet for all or most of our resources when we're doing things like starting an entrepreneurship, finding advertising opportunities, markets, anything like that. So for this week and to kick off the new year, I'm here to have this suggestion for you, or to share it with you: how to start a travel service business. This business is not for everyone. Your love for travel is a great asset. So if you have a passion for travel, if you have a burning fire in your heart or in your belly for traveling, then you might want to consider this type of entrepreneurship. First, you need to build up on your expertise. It is really not enough to have this passion, but the passion will motivate and encourage you to look for your expertise. All right? You are best to start small. Specialize in one particular type of travel, and specialize in one particular geographical area. Such as, if you start your business, you offer travel services to maybe the Caribbean and just the Caribbean, or to Europe and just Europe, or Asia and just Asia. Okay? And the type of travel we're talking about is whether it's excursions, whether it's tours, whether it's business travels. Like if you're starting, start really small. Maybe you can start with a particular demographic group as well, so that a particular age group. Make sure you start with one particular thing, one particular geographic area, one particular demographic group, okay, and one particular type of client. Okay? Make sure of this, because if you try to branch out into too many things all at once, you're going to get lost real quickly, and before you know it, you're going to be in deep financial trouble. So make sure that you have the specific type of client all ironed out, that you know what type of client you want, that you know which geographical area you're going to be offering your services to, that you know the demographics of your client, the age group, and also the not the financial income of your client. Very, very important. There you have it for this week. How to start a travel service. Go out there and share our tip with anyone who is interested, or you can use it to help create your own next career. Time now for us to move on to segment 5, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Help us beat the bullies and the scams.
Hey again, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to segment 5 of Take Another 5. And we're almost at the end of this podcast for this week. And I hope that you have enjoyed being with us as much as we have enjoyed being with you. And for this week, we want to start with a scam that has been making the rounds for the past little while. And it's kind of funny because we just finished giving you a mystery about lawyers, and the scam alert for this week has to do with lawyers. It's all about those lawyers who are masquerading, or people masquerading as lawyers. They advertise via flyers, maybe on the phone, probably online, and even on TV. You need to check and see if they are registered with the Law Society in your city. You need to ask for references. Do not accept what they're telling you quickly. Don't do it. Okay? If you do it, for example, and you decide that the person who comes to you either by phone or through a flyer or on TV, you decide to accept their services, the next thing you know, you're making out your wills and contracts with them. They take that info, and guess what they do with it? They use it against you. Okay? They use it against you, so you need to make sure that the person coming to you representing themselves as a lawyer is indeed a lawyer. Check with the Law Society or the appropriate law body or legal body in your city or town before you do anything else. Right then, it's time to move on to part 2 of segment 5, building awareness about bullying. Who are our best followers? I don't think that it would be too difficult to find the answer to this question. They are much closer than you may think. We see them every day, at home, at school, in the park, in the malls, and practically everywhere. No, they are not our shadows. No, they are really not that far away from us, within touching distance, as a matter of fact. Who are they? They are our children, of course, and they are probably our most ardent, fervent, and dedicated followers. They emulate our gestures and our phrases. They emulate our body language. They emulate our behavior. They practically emulate everything that we do and say. And this is why we need to become better role models to our children. They are our future and our most important investments. Our children are and will be the ones who will carry us forward. And this is why it is so important for us to become excellent examples to them. If they are bullies, then we need to blame ourselves as adults for this, because they're only mirroring our behavior. Think about it. Our children are born with a clean slate, so to speak, but then we quickly become their teachers and their tutors by what we do and how we do it. We need to start pulling up our socks and coming up with ways to help our children. No more putting it off. Okay? You need to act now. Right then, we've come to the end of segment 5 of our weekly podcast, Take Another 5. And it is time for the wrap-up. But before we leave you, we need to give you some additional facts to help you solve this week's mystery, the Lawyer's Lounge. So we'll catch you on the other side. Hi there, it's Donna Jodhan, and I'm stopping by with some terrific and fantastic news that we would like to share with you. Yes, indeed, it's all about our podcast, Take Another 5, and Season 2. Season 2 is going to be launched in early March, and we're calling this our springtime launch. And it is thanks to your feedback, your suggestions, and your comments that this is all happening. Our weekly features are going to include helping you to save time, pop problems, and cut corners. It's all about presenting you with time savers, problem poppers, and corner cutters. Yes, indeed, you will be able to use our weekly features to help you stay ahead of the game and cope with a very busy world that is getting even busier as time goes on. This is what I want to share with you. And there's even more. Because Take Another 5, Season 2, is going to include some fantastic and fabulous offers that we are certain you will not be able to refuse. It's all about giving you the opportunity to take advantage of bonuses, subscriptions, plus a heck of a lot more. So stay tuned, listeners, and you won't be disappointed. We thank you and wish you a terrific day. Hey, it's Donna Jodhan, and welcome to the ending of our podcast, Take Another 5. And before we leave you, we want to give you some additional facts to help you solve the mystery, the Lawyer's Lounge. Okay, let's tell you a bit about Sean, who is Ryan's half-brother. Sean chose to lose millions if Ryan lived, and now he needed money to bail himself out of IRS troubles. Andrew simply wanted revenge over Brian. Ian, he had wanted to cover up his misdeeds, so he needed to kill the one who knew about them, and that one was Ryan. Anyone could have left that message for Ryan with the secretary. Sean himself knew about his own problems, and Ian also knew. Ryan was surely surprised when he came face to face with his attacker. Ryan had managed to write the name of his killer before dying. So there you have it, folks. And it's time now for us to wrap up. We want to wish you a great day and a great rest of the week. We want to thank you for stopping by to listen to us. And we invite you to follow us on Twitter we want to invite you to follow us on Twitter, and our Twitter handles are at accessibleworld and at author_Jodhan. Okay? So follow us on Twitter at accessibleworld or at author_Jodhan. Or like us on Facebook at Donna Jodhan or author Donna Jodhan. Visit our online store at www.donnajodhan.com, and our online store is not the only thing that you will find at this website. TakeAnother5.com, www.TakeAnother5.com is where you will find all of our podcasts. All right, and finally, don't hesitate to write to us at info@sterlingcreations.ca. Well, it's time for us to leave you now. Keep a song in your heart. May the winds be at your back. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. We'll catch you next week. Bye for now.
Thank you for having taken another 5. We wish you a fantastic day.